welcome back to another episode of Unsportsmanlike Converse. I am your host, Aaron Paul, along with my co-host, Water. Man, we got an exciting week of football to recap.
Was it really exciting?
It was so exciting, man. We actually had some meaningful games. You know what I'm saying?
The Bears didn't play. I'm not sure how exciting it was.
I mean, honestly, the Bears haven't played nobody. So, you know, when y'all start playing real competition, you know what I'm saying? Then you can get excited.
Finally did and barely squeaked it out.
Well, actually, we played 3 good teams so far. Y'all have only played
and
one.
Lost to them.
We lost 2. One was a season opener. It was a little sloppy. Bad conditions. But it was an L. I think I'm just gotta tell the whole story.
Then the Vikings was the other one.
Then the Vikings. Love's first game back from injury. Playing more in the shotgun because of that injury. He's way more dangerous under center. In the play action game.
What was the outcome?
We lost by 2 points after being down 28-0 at halftime. So right before halftime, I believe. But anyway, yeah, it's a loss at the end of the day, but you got to tell the whole story.
But finally, what happened this week, bro? Y'all had a matchup against Houston. Houston was looking like a team too.
Yeah, Houston
beat the dog shit out of us when we played. Nah, they didn't beat the dog shit out of us, but they sacked us like crazy. They tore us up. They tore Caleb up. Caleb was bruised and battered after that game.
How many points y'all score against?
I think 10. They had 17 or 16.
10. Yeah.
What was 19-13?
Love wins.
We lost it. We lost by 6. I remember that.
But yeah, man. Yeah, they offensively and defensively. They've been one of the teams. I think they just beat the Bills. They've been one of those teams that's looking like a team that's going to be definitely going to be a contender in that AFC. They were down a few players. I got to make note of that, right? They weren't at 100%.
Well, who was the leading receiver for a while in football? Nico Collins. I don't know what
Nico
the fuck
Collins,
with him, but he was out.
Nico Collins, number 1 receiver on that team. Everybody thought it was going to be Diggs coming over there, but no, Nico was for real last year. This is my team. We're going to get me the ball. Y'all gonna get open and y'all gonna eat in the process as well.
Y'all was fortunate enough to not have to play or game plan against.
And then they had a couple defensive players, couple starters
nobody
on defense.
Huge though.
No, definitely somebody. A couple people huge.
Stingy played. Petrie played. Did Petrie play?
Their main linebacker, and they say that he's basically the glue on that defense.
Al Shear.
Al Shear something. Okay. No, he didn't play.
He is big. He is big.
And there was another one. Somebody in their secondary. I can't remember who it was. But
he a big player for him. He.
But it was about 4 of them that was on defense as well. But my Packers, man, this is one of those games where, like, I like when you can see coaching, right? Because a lot of times you don't see the coaching, like at least most people don't understand. But like he dumbed this shit down. Well, if you don't get that this is coaching and this is film study, then you just not watching. You know what I'm saying? Because he went back and looked at the tape. Because Houston played Minnesota,
and us.
What did he struggle with? Pressure, and those different looks on the line. You know what I'm saying? Putting 7 people on the line, and it's the same look, but it's so many different things that they do out of these
switch
looks.
up,
Cover 3,
you can
cover
bring
1,
all 7,
bring
drop
all
2
7.
back. You can bring all 7, drop 1 back. You can bring all 7 and bring all 7.
One time they put 8 people on the line, sent 4, the 4th being a corner blitz from the safety in the nickel, which was Xavier McKinney.
He got a lead. So all they did was copy Brian Flores' whole fucking formula.
Absolutely.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So like I said, I love when you can see the coaching. And even though we didn't get a takeaway, this is the first game of the season for us not to get a takeaway. That being said, we still lead the league in takeaways. But
not for long.
I feel like that was the best defensive game we've had all season, completely.
I mean, considering the quarterback and stuff y'all played.
Considering the quarterback, we held CJ Stroud, I believe, 86 yards. Got 4 sacks on him. Minus
CJ Stroud at 86 yards passing in that game.
Yes, sir.
In the game, he had under 100. That's
and if you listen, if you
I didn't know that.
If you subtract the sack yards, because we got 31 yards of loss in sacks.
You don't subtract sack yards.
I'm just saying, bro. Like,
you don't subtract sack yards. So
he had
we don't
he had
give a
about
fuck
50
about
yards
that.
worth of offense.
Yeah, you don't subtract sack yards.
In my opinion, he got about 50 yards worth of offense.
You don't subtract sack yards.
You don't subtract whatever the fuck you don't want to subtract. In my opinion, we held him to about 50 yards of offense, 4 sacks, and pressure all the time. Every third down, we sending the world at you. Now, because of that, yes, there were some lanes that opened up for Joe Mixon, but we were comfortable. We were comfortable allowing him to do. Like, he carried the ball a ton and only had about 120 some yards, I believe. I don't know
like
exactly.
112 in the 2 touchdowns on y'all.
Yeah, he had 2 touchdowns, and both those touchdowns,
2 touchdowns.
Both those touchdowns were set up off of turnovers, and I'll get into that in a second. One of them being on Love, and the other one being on our special teams.
Love threw 3 picks yesterday, right?
He threw 2. He threw 2. Yeah,
3 touchdowns, 2 picks.
3 touchdowns, 2 picks. Somewhere, I believe, somewhere like the 250 range with yards. And this wasn't his best game. Normally, even if the stats don't say it, I can still see when he's having a good game, based on drops, things of that nature. But this wasn't his best game. But I love his aggressiveness. I love the confidence he plays with. That's one thing that I felt like was holding us back when Aaron Rodgers was here. Just not taking those chances. You know what I'm saying? And Love, he take them chances the whole game. So I feel like he needs to find a little bit more balance with that. But I like the aggressive because he got the ultimate confidence in his arm, and he makes throws that.
Who was y'all leading receiver? Because Dobbs was looking like he was balling when I watched. It looked like Dobbs was doing.
Like I said, everybody eats, man. Yeah, Dobbs actually was the lead, and he got the most targets as well.
That motherfucker. Every time I looked up, he was making a play. So yeah,
coming right off of a game where he had 2 touchdowns after a suspension, Dobbs gets 10 targets, 8 receptions for 94 yards. Dontavian Wicks, he got a touchdown. Tucker Kraft caught a touchdown, and Josh Jacobs got his first NFL touchdown reception. Receiving touchdown, which is kind of wild.
That's crazy,
considering the usage rate and how long he's been in the league, right?
And he's considered like a nice catching back as well.
And he's been around multiple quarterbacks, so like none of y'all could get him.
So that's
a reception.
crazy.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
because he was Derek Carr. What's the buddy from San Francisco? Jimmy Garoppolo.
Jimmy G.
Then Aiden.
And he had Aiden for a second. The Aiden O'Connell one, motherfucker.
Yeah, Aiden O'Connell. That's his name. Yeah. Aiden O'Connell. But yeah, man. But yeah, the game plan is definitely the same. I like the fact that Jordan Love is healthy enough to play more under center. Because he's under center, that play action is so deadly. Because we got a guy that came into the game 5th in rushing in the NFL, and Josh Jacobs that just set that play action up. And he was finding them for the most part. There were a couple of shots that he took. One of them, the interceptions, clearly he overthrew Christian Watson. That play, Watson was open, so it was the right read. So I'm happy that he made the read and took the shot there. But he got a little too much power on that arm, man. I bet you if he would have faded away, he probably would hit him. And then the other one was, quick read, tipped. That was the first one of the game. And he got to do better with the ball, man. He has to do a better job. Because we were -3. We were -3 in that game. It's very hard to win football games when you're -3.
Turnovers. He's speaking about turnovers too, y'all. When he said -3.
Oh yeah, my bad. I forgot everybody ain't there. Yeah, we're gonna bring y'all along.
So yeah,
about a couple more episodes, y'all know all the lingo.
Defense. Who's your defensive studs?
Defensive studs. Our pass rush as a whole. That rookie Edgerton Cooper.
You called out the pass rush about an episode or 2 ago on the podcast. So.
I did, man, because I know we have the talent. I said we got one of the deepest. Like y'all, most people just know. I mean, if they know about them, like the base level, like Rashawn Gary, Preston Smith, and Kenny Clark, right?
Right.
And then after that, we still get Van Ness. We still got Carl Brooks. We still got Wyatt.
Don't know him.
And all of these boys making plays, all of them. Then in the next level, the linebacker core, we got Eric Wilson, we got Quay Walker.
Dude had a good game. He had a good game.
This is his second big game of the season.
Yeah, he had a good game. He was everywhere.
Then like I said, Quay Walker, Edgerton Cooper, the rookie,
Quay was out that game, I believe, and
no, he wasn't out. He got injured
The Wilson
in the game.
dude played
he wasn't
for him. Oh, I thought he was in place for him. Well, he was
got
playing his
injured.
spot.
He got injured in, I think, the second quarter, so he got more tick than he normally gets. But Quay was making plays in that pass rush before that. That was limiting C.J. Stroud.
Okay.
Then the next level, our safeties was balling. Jair was balling, shutting down Stephon Diggs. 0 catches, 0 receptions when targeted. Lifetime. I just saw a stat. Let me see if I saved it. I think I saved it.
Impressive.
Their lifetime matchups. I hope I saved it. Lifetime, he's locking down Stephon Diggs. Stephon tried to start a rumble before the game, talking shit. And I like that. You know what I'm saying? And my team liked that. It kind of fired everybody up. There was some shit talking after the game. What Stephon Diggs said basically, you know what I'm saying? If it's up, it's up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like 10 toes down, blah, blah, blah.
Whatever. It's whatever. Fuck the game. Yeah.
Green Bay don't want that smoke for real.
Nigga, they wanted all the
they
smoke.
Don't want that smoke.
I ain't see a Texan in sight. They wanted all the smoke. Damn. And y'all gonna learn real quick. Y'all gonna learn real quick at Soldier Field.
All right. This city is definitely very greater than y'all's in every way, shape, or form.
Except football, nigga.
Football.
And this is unsportsmanlike converse. That's all we talking, nigga.
Gutter shit.
Yes. I much rather. I would much rather eat food and kick it in Chicago. I'm from the region, baby.
And football. Nigga.
I'm from the region.
Everything.
But when it comes to football,
everything is better here. Everything you can think of in Chicago is better than Green Bay. Anything in Green Bay. Anything. How
many Super Bowls y'all got?
Enough.
No, y'all don't. Y'all don't. That's the problem. Y'all don't.
We got enough. We got the Super Bowl. That 85 Super Bowl. We got the Super Bowl, motherfucker.
That ain't the Super Bowl.
That's the Super Bowl. That's the year I was born, so it's the Super Bowl, nigga.
And you wasn't even born too. You ain't even understand what was going on, man. You ain't even get the chance to enjoy it.
Get it right.
You ain't even get the chance to enjoy it. I didn't got a chance to enjoy 2 of them motherfuckers. 2 of them motherfuckers in 3 appearances. Speaking of Chi-Town, like you said, they was on the bye, so
we was on the bye. It was another good division. It was another division game, though, between two heavy hitters, man. Technically speaking, the top 2 in our division. It was a home game for the Vikings. They played the Lions. Lions were without Aiden Hutchinson, so
first game without Aiden, yeah.
Yeah, the players looked like they was ready to play for him, though, man. That defense didn't come out slacking. Minnesota jumped out early, like I believe 10-0 early. And then from there, Lions, Ben Johnson has a very high scoring record versus Flores. Well, Flores has everybody else looking bad. He doesn't have Ben Johnson looking bad. I believe Ben Johnson averages 30 points per game versus Brian Flores' defense.
That's an interesting stat.
Yeah, and he just got all the answers, man. You know what I'm saying? From the runs, the zone blocking he do for them, the misdirections, the heavy inside sliding tight end passes he do. You know what I'm saying? They don't really do much to the outside. It was a lot of inside heavy. Amon-Ra, St. Brown. Amon-Ra, St. Brown. Amon-Ra, St. Brown. Gash up the middle with Gibbs. Gash up the middle with everything was in the middle. Everything is wasn't too much on the outside of the hashes with them. And the defense, man, no Aiden Hutchinson, no problem. I was very, very shocked to see that front 7 still get the pressure that they got.
Well, I think a lot of that pressure. That's what I was going with. I think a lot of that is because they used the whole 7. They used the whole 7. With Aiden out there, they really didn't have to blitz much.
Right.
Yeah.
Regardless, it worked is what I'm saying. Like, I mean, you had to do more, but you didn't lose nothing. You know what I'm saying? You didn't lose nothing defensive. Like, the man defense was still there. The coverage was still there. You know, usually you bring one, you lose one type shit. You know what I'm saying? But they got home. Sam Darnold was looking, you know what I'm saying, pedestrian and shit.
I wouldn't say pedestrian. Sam Darnold looked pretty good, actually.
I saw him running a lot. To me, I saw that man running a lot.
But even when he was running, he was showing that
time and simply make plays.
But he was showing athleticism in those runs.
What he finished with passing? What he finished with passing? Darnold.
Passing.
Yeah, what he finished with passing?
I got it right here. Boom. 22 for 27, 259 yards, 103 passer rating.
No,
one touchdown, one pick.
The pick is done.
And the pick was bad. He overthrew it. Like, it looked like he was trying to throw him out of bounds and didn't put enough on it. You know what I'm saying? Because his receiver clearly didn't have a shot at that at all. So you might as well throw that shit out of bounds. But he played good, man. We talked about Caleb, how it feels good for you to have him be able to read defenses.
282 touchdowns, no interceptions. I don't see the pass rating, but Goff clearly was
140,
a better player.
140. Yeah, he was better. I never said he wasn't better. What I'm
Right.
saying is, you said Sam Darnold was looking pedestrian. He wasn't. He played a very good game. He only missed 5 passes the whole game, and was throwing some dimes to Justin. Not just Justin, but Addison as well down the field.
I bet this was one of his worst games of the season. I bet he only had one game worse than this season.
I believe too, because I believe coming into the last week they played, he led the league in games with passer rating over 100. He was tied with 4. So I mean, this is still over 100. So he had 2 games, I believe, underneath that. It's either 1 or 2.
Buddy had a bad fumble. I know Monty had a bad fumble that ended up being a touchdown for the Vikings.
Yeah.
So that's 7 points right there. That would have been 22.
And that was in the 4th quarter, if I'm not mistaken.
But that helped the Vikings, right? Yeah. So I don't know. I didn't watch this whole game, but when I watched, Sam Darnold did not look good. I will say that.
Damn, 22 or 27. What?
I saw.
So you saw all 5. You saw
all fucking all 5. Every last motherfucker.
So you only tuned in when okay.
When that motherfucker,
that's just a coincidence.
Maybe I was bad luck for him. Maybe I was jinky for him. But I'm telling you, every time I watch that motherfucker, he was sacked.
You better go watch the tape.
He was sacked and completion.
How many times he was sacked? He was sacked 4 times. He was sacked
at least, man. I saw him sacked like twice.
But Jared Goff was sacked 4 times as well. So there's that. They both was under pressure.
No picks. Jared Goff, what? How many?
He was better under pressure. He was better under pressure.
He
had 3.
3.
So he had,
man, that nigga ball, man.
I never said he didn't, folks.
Hey, well,
but you said Sam. He had a barely better game than Sam Darnold.
Goff played like a god, and that dude played like a basic bitch. So compared to that guy,
you clearly didn't watch the game. You only saw the incompletion.
I saw enough. Every time I watched,
you clearly didn't watch the game. Vikings fans, I got your back, man. I saw the game.
Skull took. What's the last letter in Skull? L. That's what the fuck they took.
Them Vikings better than y'all right now.
Shit, they don't want to see us. They don't want to see us.
They gonna beat the fuck out of y'all.
They don't want to see us.
They gonna beat the fuck out of y'all.
They don't want to fucking see us. They don't want to see us.
The Lions, y'all kind of got the Lions number for whatever reason.
For sure. They definitely want to see us.
I mean, I ain't gonna say clear cut y'all got their number because y'all did split with them last year. But y'all tend to play them better. But Minnesota, they gonna fuck y'all up. We definitely gonna fuck y'all up. So
we see y'all first, so I can't fucking wait for y'all bitch ass niggas. We see
you can
y'all
wait
first.
You can wait.
We see y'all first. But all that shit being said, I know Amon-Ra had a touchdown. JJ had a touchdown. Gibbs had 2 touchdowns.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. So it was a nice offensive game. You get the nice
remember,
defensive.
I don't know if you remember this, but in episode 1, I told you I wanted him to get more of the bulk of the carries as opposed to like the 50-50 split. He did get a healthy workload on this game. 15 carries, 116 yards and 2 touchdowns. Montgomery still played well, but only 31 yards.
Playing 10 carries?
9. Yep, 9 carries for 31.
Yeah, and that fumble hurt him because they sat him down, had made him think about that after he probably would have had 12. But yeah,
and Gibbs went crazy. Gibbs looked good doing it. You know what I'm saying? Not that Montgomery doesn't, but they just got a different style. I like
the
Gibbs.
Fumble hurt him. The fumble was huge. It was hurt. It cost him 7 points. It cost them points, and I don't know if it necessarily cost them, but Minnesota scored 7 off of that exact fumble.
Right.
So that hurts.
All right. So then,
shout out to
Brian Branch.
Yes, that motherfucker something special at safety. He is special. I saw enough to see that motherfucker making plays everywhere. he
Our
ain't
division has some of the
ain't no
best safeties
sophomore
in the
slump with
league.
him. Yeah, ain't no sophomore slump with him at all. He honestly might be, and we have Jaquan Brisker, so this is saying a lot, but he might be my favorite safety to watch in this division. He just got because his tackling and the tackling ability that he has, along with the baiting ability he has and his ball skills, he's something special to watch. I mean, I know Xavier McKinney has like the most picks and shit like that, but
he's second.
I
think he got 4.
Branch's picks are more just athletic to me. You know what I'm saying? Him jumping off a motherfucker to leave a motherfucker and dive and get him. They acrobatic. It just more flair. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
I agree.
I appreciate the flair. But he's something special.
I see that PFF has boosted him to number 1. Last week it was Evan Williams and Xavier McKinney at 1 and 2. This year McKinney remained
PFF
at 2.
be so full of shit. Like just how they I don't even know what the fuck they really base their ratings on for. We go by it because if you give the eye test with the shit, it kind of match for the most part. But PFF be full of shit.
Sometimes, but for the most part, they be having it right or close to right. It's one of the most used metrics in sports when we're talking about those next gen stats. So, and like you said, Brisker was in there as well, I believe. I think they had him at number 3. So
and your
the
boy
NFC
was
North
in there 1 and 2 for a second. They had dude better than McKinney.
Yeah. I mean, if you watch the game film,
he better than McKinney.
Based on the time that they had played, based on the snaps, you got to understand that he didn't start the first 2 games. He was a rookie. He's a rookie. You know what I'm saying? So it took injuries to our team to open up playing opportunities for him. And every time he's in there, he's getting a forced fumble. He's getting an interception.
Is it McKinney or is it him? Who the better safety on your team?
That's like asking me who's better between Jordan Love and Patrick Mahomes. Obviously, I know Patrick Mahomes is better. Yeah, I said obviously Patrick Mahomes.
Motherfucker.
That's what I just said, nigga.
Okay.
So you're asking me the same question. So even though Jordan Love is playing better than Patrick Mahomes right now, I know Patrick Mahomes is better. Even though Evan Williams has played better than Xavier McKinney up to this point.
McKinney got 5 picks.
Yes, but what about the rest of the time when you stop shit? He got 2 interceptions. He got a forced fumble. He got passes deflected. He's I think he has more tackles than Xavier McKinney. Yeah, he's doing a lot, bro. And the instinctive play. He stopped a 2-point conversion yesterday. Like that affected the game. You know what I'm saying?
Xavier
like after a penalty. So they on the 1 yard line.
And PFL for this shit.
It's crazy because you the one that always send me the PFF shit. You the main motherfucker that send me PFF shit. But now they ain't shit because your nigga ain't number 1. And now they ain't no. I guarantee you if Jalen Johnson was not. Look, if Jalen Johnson was number 1 on PFF,
an idea of what good looks like. That's why.
If Jalen Johnson was number 1 on PFF,
fuck PFF,
you would be using this stat folks put that shit on the screen so you motherfuckers see it.
I know. I see it. I see it with.
You can see it with. You can see it.
My eye test is beautiful. My eye test.
And you don't watch the Packers game. That's your problem, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Because you're not seeing Evan Williams in action, bro.
They trash.
They about to beat the fuck out your team. Around the league,
boy. Can't wait.
Around the league real quick before we get out of here. The San Francisco 49ers had a potential revenge game against the reigning champs, Super Bowl champions, Kansas City Chiefs. So this one didn't go as I planned. I think I took San Francisco on this one. And we keep saying don't bet against Pat, but man, at this point, man, don't bet against this defense, man. Because Pat didn't have a good game. 0 touchdowns, 2 interceptions.
He had a rushing touchdown.
He did have a rushing touchdown, and he made, even though they lost, he was making plays like that with his legs that really kept them in the game. And
Pat don't give a fuck about nothing but this ring. He don't give a fuck.
I seen him run through a nigga on that touchdown too at the end.
Yeah, and look down at him when
and
he
look
did
down
it.
at him like he was a baby, bro.
Pat don't give a fuck about no stats. Pat can have 20 touchdown passes this year and be happy.
The three-peat is always what's on his mind, bro.
That's the only thing, because nobody else has done this. If he does this in his mind, he's better than Brady. Right, you know what I'm saying? Brady ain't never won 3 straight.
And he presents a legitimate argument.
Cowboys never won 3 straight. Steelers ain't never won 3 straight. Steel Curtin ain't never did that. So San Francisco 49ers ain't never won 3 straight. Ain't nobody ever won 3 straight. He do this in his mind. You can't take that away from him.
That's pure domination.
Like how LeBron, when he came back against Golden State down 3-1. In his mind, he said it.
He said it. That's when I became the GOAT. Yeah, so he was watching that shit with his boy said, that's when I became the GOAT.
Yeah. So if Pat win this 3 straight,
that's when I became the GOAT.
Yeah, exactly. Fuck what Brady did. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So Pat can give a fuck about all your analytics, PFF. He can give a fuck about that shit.
But at the same time, like you can tell it's a decrease in the play. And it's not, I don't put it on him because like I said, he's still making plays. But with that offense, with that receiving core, there's no chemistry.
All that shit is blah, blah, blah. Because in this moment, like what we've said it already. If it come down to a moment or whatever, I don't give a fuck who the receiver is. I'm taking Pat over any other quarterback out there. Period.
Agreed.
I'm trusting he gonna get that ball out. So regardless of whatever the fuck who playing bad right now, you know what I'm saying? They undefeated. They are the only undefeated team in football.
Yep.
They doing enough.
But you giving it to Pat. Enough. You give it to Pat. See, that's the thing. You said Pat. You literally just said Pat doing enough. Pat doing enough. I mean, that defense is doing more.
No, the defense is carrying the team.
The defense is carrying the team. That's what That's all I'm saying.
They did last year. That ain't shit new. But when the playoffs came,
Pat was better last year. Pat was better last year.
Pat turned it up.
Pat was better last season.
At the end of when they won that Super Bowl, it was Pat Mahomes throwing a touchdown pass to win the game. Yeah. At the end of the day, to win that ring. Yeah. So that being said, Chiefs is gonna be them. Pat gonna be him. They're not gonna go undefeated for the season. I know that. That will not happen.
Hell no.
They won't finish this season undefeated. But they might not even finish with the 1 seed. Honestly, they might not even finish with a 1 seed. You know what I'm saying?
I think the 1 seed is probably very secure.
I wouldn't say that because Baltimore lost 2 games.
Yeah, Chiefs including the tiebreaker because they beat them head to head.
Right. Now that does mean something because it was.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
So they ever had to lose 3.
And they have a 2-game lead on them already. So that's a 3-game difference.
So yeah, they might get the 1 seed. The 1 seed is better.
And they're not playing their best football yet.
It is more.
And they're not playing their best football. It's only gonna get harder to play in Kansas City.
Yeah, it's only gonna be more likely that they get it. But yeah, that was probably the main game to be talked about. Let's get into these motherfucking picks, man. Oh, yeah. Bears back. Bears gonna be back. It ain't gonna be no boring ass week in football no more. We ain't gotta deal with these sorry teams no more. You know what I'm saying? If you felt it like I did this week, you know what I'm saying, and you was just filling through or catching up on anime and stuff, or catching up on your old series because there wasn't no real football, folks. You had to watch them weak-ass Packers play, and them whack-ass Lions, and them whack-ass Vikings play each other and shit, in this great-ass division. The only reason why this division is so great.
Every team that's beating y'all. Every team that's beating y'all.
Only reason why the division is so great because the Bears are in it. You know what I'm saying? We make it look better than what the fuck it is.
This the last place team talking, y'all. Last place team talking.
Only because we had a week off, you know what I'm saying, to give y'all basic niggas a chance to catch up.
No. Before this game was played, y'all was the last place team based on NFL rules. Y'all was still in last place. Just for the record. Before we played this game. I'm just saying. Y'all stay in the basement.
Talk to me when you see me though.
Ain't no talking then, nigga.
Our basement look like a man cave.
Ain't no talking.
What you talking about?
Ain't no talking when we see.
Talk about these picks. What these picks looking like? What week are we entering? Week 7?
Week 8. Week 8.
All right.
Let's open up with us. We played it's the Packers versus the Jaguars. 10 a.m. This one is on the road in Jacksonville. We are favored by 4.5.
10 a.m. You talking about Western to Pacific time like a motherfucker. So basically,
yeah, I'm gonna stop using time.
Yeah. I mean, y'all after beating Houston, y'all should not come off that win off that high and lose to the Jaguars. I get y'all getting that one.
Same, taking the Pack easy with the points. We definitely win this game by at least a touchdown. Next we got the Vikings and the Rams in LA. Minnesota's favored by 3.
I think the Rams gonna like like that Ram that
They scrappy,
they
man.
pile up.
They compete.
And
Yeah.
them losses feel like pile up when you get one. Like it could come into
And I
another one.
believe Cooper Cup is potentially coming back this week.
No shit. I thought he was
from
done for
rumors.
the season.
No. That's Puka. Puka's done for the season.
Okay.
But Cooper, they saying that he might start practicing this week. So, Matt Stafford got another weapon. Yeah, that could be a closer game than people think.
Williams will get a touchdown that game. I'll tell you that. That motherfucker know how to do touchdowns
every game.
There's something about him. He know how to get touchdowns. So I will say that. I'll
that
pick the
being
Rams
said,
for that one. Rams. For
that being said, I'm taking the Vikings, man.
the Rams.
Then we got the Bengals and Eagles. This one is in Cincinnati. Cincinnati favored by 2.5. This gonna be a good game.
I feel like the Bengals keep squeaking by, but it feel like the Eagles do too. I feel like the Bengals be squeaking by. The Browns just suck. Watson got injured early. That game shouldn't have been.
I mean, it got more competitive after Watson left. So
that's
what
I'm saying.
It's good for the Browns. It's good for the Browns that Watson got early. I mean, Watson left early.
Oh man, Joe. I mean, who's home?
The Bengals. This one's in Cincinnati.
I'm gonna give them the benefit of the doubt at home, man. Even though I don't believe their home field is that good, but I'm gonna give them the benefit of the doubt at home, and I'm gonna pick the home team.
I'm gonna take the Eagles. Saquon and Devontae Smith and AJ, they had their first game back last week.
I want to.
I think overall they look better. Their offensive unit looks better.
The Bengals just don't. The Bengals haven't. Besides, Burrow has looked good, but like they don't impress me at all. They're not as good as I thought they would be. They're not as good as I thought they would be. I'm switching that. I'm picking the Eagles as well.
Bengals we both taking the Eagles. Next we got the Ravens and the Browns. This one's
Ravens.
This one's in Cleveland.
Ravens.
Chubb back.
Ravens.
I don't know who the quarterback gonna be, but
that last game.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, Ravens.
Yeah.
1,000%.
I'm with you. This is a divisional game, so it's gonna be closer than
it could be, but Ravens 1,000%.
I'm with you. I'm taking the Ravens. Minus 9.5. God,
they gonna cover.
Next, we got the Titans and the Lions. This one's in Detroit.
Lions impressed the fuck out of me with the fact that Hutchinson was out and they did not miss a beat without Hutchinson on defense.
The Lions are
like
the best team in football right now.
They're playing. No, Baltimore's still the best team in football.
No,
and then the Lions.
No,
the Lions
are the best team.
Baltimore is the best team in football.
They're the second best in my opinion.
I got the Lions number 2. But
I mean, their record say they better.
Regardless, the record say the Chiefs the best. I got the Lions over them, and I got the Ravens over them. So shit, and they beat the Ravens. They beat the Ravens. But yeah, Lions win that game.
I'm with you. Against the Titans, absolutely. They fucking stink.
Yeah.
Then we got the Cardinals and the Dolphins. In my,
they said Tua might fuck around. Tua gonna practice this week. If Tua plays,
he plays, I'm taking Dolphins. If he doesn't play, I'm taking the Cardinals. It's that simple. That's a game time decision for me.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and go with the Dolphins.
Yeah, I'm at this point because I don't think he's playing. I'm gonna take the Cardinals, but if he does play, I'm gonna switch that one. So we got the Jets and the Patriots. This one is in New England, but the Jets are favored by 7.
Oh yeah. I mean, Jets got to win this or they out. They playoff lives on at stake right now, so they have to win this game or they are done. So I'm gonna go ahead and go with the Jets.
Definitely, Jets definitely on life support. Patriots haven't looked good all season. I know they got the rookie in there, but I think the Jets get this one done. Next, we got the Bucks and the Falcons. This one's in Tampa. Atlanta is actually favored by 2.5 on the road.
As we're recording this, Godwin is done for the season. So Bucks about to take a nasty hit, man. Atlanta gets a bounce back from a tough loss. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead, man. But then, Detroit bounced back when they lost Aiden Hudson. They played harder.
I like the Bucks in this one, man. I don't understand how Atlanta's favored after that loss last week. On the road. Yeah, give me the Bucks, especially with the points.
Godwin going now, man. I'm gonna go ahead and go Falcons. I'm gonna go Falcons. I'll pick the Falcons.
All right. Next, we got the Colts and the Titans. Excuse me. Next, we got the Colts and the Texans. Texans
Blow them out.
Definitely coming off a
Texas
big
blow them
loss.
out.
Houston favored by 6 at
Texas
home.
blow them out.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Yeah,
I'm
Texas
with you.
blow them out.
No doubt.
That shit a wrap.
Then we got the Saints and the Chargers in LA. The Chargers are favored by 7.5.
Chargers defense. Yeah, I feel like fool's golden in a sense, but Saints just haven't been looking good because they don't have a quarterback. They don't have their receivers. Their defense has been lousy. Yeah, they look good the first 2 games of the season. That was it. Yeah, give me Chargers. I don't like the Chargers. Give me the Chargers.
I'm taking the Chargers as well. Next, we got the Bills and the Seahawks. This one in Seattle. Buffalo favored by 3 on the road.
Them East Coast all the way to West Coast, like that shit do play a factor. But even with that being said, man, what Josh Allen is doing right now with these no interceptions, I believe like 12 touchdowns, like he's showing his ass. He's showing his ass. Then he got that new weapon, that new toy to play with a coupe. Seattle looked very good against Atlanta, man. After Atlanta just came back. I mean, Kirk had just threw 500, and then he go against them, and man. But I gotta go Josh, man. I gotta pick the better quarterback. Even though Geno lead the league in yards, I believe. But I'm picking Josh Allen in him.
I'm definitely taking Josh Allen. This one wasn't really even the question for me. Bills win this one on the road and cover the spread. Broncos and the Panthers in Denver. Denver favored by 8.5.
Yeah, Denver, man. Panthers just look. They're not even trying. It don't look like.
Every game this season, man. If the Panthers are playing, I'm picking the opposite team. I don't care who
with the spread. With the spread.
Yeah.
Spread up. Yeah. So
next we got the Chiefs and the Raiders. This one in LA. Chiefs favored by 10.
Chiefs, Raiders. It's in Vegas, then.
I said LA, my bad. Yeah.
So
Vegas.
We gonna go ahead and it's the Chiefs. That's nothing to think about. For real.
Yes. No brainer. Chiefs 6-0. They continue to be 7-0. Next we got a game you interested in seeing. We got the Commanders and the Bears in Washington. Chicago is favored on the road by 2.5.
I really hope Jaden Daniels is playing. I'm so fucking sick and tired of hearing people say, "Oh, the Bears ain't play nobody." Blah blah blah. I think we're gonna win this game by at least 7. The defense, whether it's Mariota or Jaden, I hope it's Jaden. But like we're aware of what Jaden Daniels does best, and we are gonna take that away from him and make him have to do some other shit. You know what I'm saying? He's not gonna be able to run against us, and he's gonna have to go through progressions. So, and I know our quarterback could do that. You know what I'm saying? So that being said, Roma Dunze, the only one who ain't really got to the party for real yet. As far as our wide receiver core, I feel like he gonna show out this game. Yeah, give me the Bears by 12.
Yeah, I'm taking the Commanders. They've been on fire. 5-2 at this point. Jaden Daniels has been playing like the best rookie so far this season.
The best?
Yeah, the best rookie quarterback by far. I'm not gonna say by far, but yeah, he's been the best. He got the edge on Caleb at this point.
Probably like statistically.
That's what we're talking about.
Okay.
By the numbers.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? By the win record.
You know. Win record? What our record the same? Oh, we had a bad week. I'm sorry.
Y'all 4-2. They 5-2.
We had a bad week. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
So yeah, give me the Commanders at home. Next we got the Cowboys and the 49ers. This was in San Francisco. This is a game where two teams not looking their best at this point in the season, but both these teams wouldn't surprise me if they make a run and end up in the playoffs.
It would surprise me, honestly, for the Cowboys, because I feel like they definitely behind the Eagles and the Commanders.
I feel like they won trade away. I feel like if they trade for a running back before the deadline, that's all they need is a run game. You can't put this all on Dak. You got to get more balance with that. And that defense got to play better.
That defense ain't did shit.
Yeah, that defense got to play better too.
Yeah.
That being said, I'm taking the home team in this game. This is one of those games where I'm taking the home team. I feel about the same with the quarterbacks. Brandon Ayuk is out of this game. It's looking like they already don't have Christian McCaffrey. I don't know if Trent Williams is getting suspended. I know he was
He
ejected
can't
from
get
the game.
suspended for that. Dude punched him first, man. That'd be some pussy ass shit if they suspend him.
At this point, we don't know. That's what I'm saying. Like that's a major factor. Like, the best left tackle in football. But that being said, all of the things against the 49ers, I'm still taking.
San Fran. I don't have no faith in the Cowboys for real. San
And that
Francisco
is,
don't look good though.
yeah, they definitely don't look like themselves. But we at that point in the season where I feel like they're gonna start clicking. And that is the Sunday night game, by the way. And then we got our Monday night game, the Giants versus Steelers. This one in Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh favored by 6.5.
As they should be. It's in Pittsburgh too. They have a nice home field advantage. They got their real quarterback back there throwing it. Yeah. Steelers
Defense been bothered. Yeah. Give me the Steelers as well, man. That wraps up the picks. No teams on the bye this week, so everybody gets to see that team play this week.
That's what's up.
Yeah,
because I know y'all missed out on them Bears. I know y'all missed out on watching them Bears like I did, but we back, baby. America's team is back, baby.
America's team.
I said America's team. The fuck? Chi-Town voted the #1 city in America again for the 8th straight year. I forgot the source, but you could check it.
For everything except football.
Yeah, all right. Football is here. It's #1 in this city, baby.
But that being said, man, I think that about wraps up the show, man. You got anything else you want to say before we get out of here?
Nah, man. All I gotta say is, man, like be afraid, league. Like this is gonna be our game to let y'all know. Like, oh, ain't gonna be on no more of that. They ain't play nobody. Yeah, I can't wait. I can't wait to hear the silence after this game. Can't wait to hear the silence.
Yeah, I can't wait to clip that. You saying I can't wait for the silence. I'm gonna clip that. But hey, before you guys get out of here, take a moment of your time, hit that subscribe button.
Yes, sir.
Spam that like button. Let us know
how. Us a lot of love lately, man. We appreciate that. We didn't expect all this. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers gonna keep doing it, man.
And ask questions or give opinions in the comments, man. I love to open up like a mailbag portion of our show where we kind of interact with guests live on the air and we kind of talk about your opinions or your questions. You know what I mean? I think that'll be really dope. So leave comments in. Let us know how you feel about the show. And
hell yeah, come get y'all 15 minutes of fame. Shit.
Yeah. But that being said, I'm your host, Aaron Paul, along with my co-host, Wada. Unsportsmanlike Converse. We out.